I took some time, a lot of time, and I learned it. I understand. Picking sucks sometimes.
Talk about fucking muscles.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's what I was telling you about, the muscles in my right arm.
No, the fucking hand. Like, even right now, I feel like my fucking halfway up my arm right here. It's like, dude, this is fucked up. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, right up in this area? For your fret hand?
Many other instruments that require your physical... Well, I guess this much physical exertion onto the body. Besides a guitar.
Maybe.
Drums is a full... What? Oh, no, drums pretty bad too. Drums really bad.
Yeah. Some drummers flail.
Why aren't we just recording us right now?
That's a good idea. Sorry, bass. There we go.
Oh, did we already start?
Pre-show started a while ago. Take a shot.
Would this be a pre-show or would this be...
Well, I got to test to make sure that things are going fine again.
I guess...
I restart the computer like every 3 days, because just for whatever reason it won't pick up one or the other. But like right now, we're being caught, and I bet if we push some buttons on the controller, it's going. Yeah, we got some sound in the game too. It's a fickle device, and this is why I was saying installing drivers or something yesterday, because it's not doing it as much lately. But it was a problem like every other day when we started.
Okay, in your opinion, what's the worst instrument?
The worst instrument?
Just the worst instrument.
Well, to play, to learn, to move, to listen to?
D, all the above. The worst of the worst. The worst instrument.
Does it have to apply to all those categories?
Yeah, there could probably be multiple categories.
Okay, good, because drums are hard to move sometimes,
and
drummers are hard to move forward.
I'm talking really the worst instrument. I'm talking like, go through every instrument you know. What's the worst one? Worst to play. It's ugly. It doesn't do much except for make one sound, in your opinion, the worst fucking thing.
I don't remember what the instrument is called. It makes a lot of sounds. It's a good instrument, but it's big, and you gotta... The person I saw playing it, I believe she was playing it for 30 years or something like that. So, like, of course she's good. But it's a stringed instrument where it's typical for Japanese kind of music.
Are you talking about, like, the one string or two string? No. Like, fucking, like, okay.
No, it had a lot of strings. It was like a giant, just take the bass and just, like, 10 times. You know, it was... Not so much tall, but wide. It had a lot of strings, and it had little string trees that you move to tune the instrument instead of... Because it was just like, the strings are just pinned down, or however they're held there, but then to tune it, you move those guys. So it's basically like your finger. Move your finger, goes up, right? There was a little tree under it that acted like, kind of like a fret, I guess?
Jesus. Oh, I think I know. I've seen this. Yeah.
Rob Scallon did a video on it. That's why I know about it.
Yeah.
He needed a translator. That probably helps you to know if you've seen it.
Mine's a tie. It's either a tambourine or a cowbell.
You can't hate the cowbell, man. You don't have to like it, but you can't hate the cowbell.
It's not the worst fucking instrument.
It sure isn't an instrument, but like...
No, it is an instrument. It is...
Dude, do you know why it's called a cowbell? Because it wasn't an instrument, it was a cow's bell. It was on their collar. Somebody just started like whacking it, or they liked the sound of it, and I don't know.
Cowbell.
It's not an instrument, though.
Fine, tambourine.
If that's an instrument, then fucking triangle is difficult to learn. If cowbell's an instrument, then triangle is a middle ground, difficult to learn, impossible to master.
It's really dumb.
That's a joke I used to make in junior high. People started... the group I was in, Sean and Zilmer and all them, they played guitar, and Will had a bass. But, like, my joke was like, yeah, man, I'm trying out for the band. I play electric triangle. I learned something else. What was it? No, I did learn something else. I've just been practicing this on guitar. I've played probably 2 songs on the Fender. It's been that probably 50 times already.
Nice.
You're done attempting to play a guitar, aren't you?
I don't know yet.
Well, yeah, give it to me. I know a hell of a lot more with this thing than I do with bass. Unless you're using it as a kickstand or something. You can pick up a game.
It's fine. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this.
It's pretty cheap. We can get that closer.
Okay. You gave Naked an 8, right?
Huh?
Gave Naked an 8, right?
I have my book. I don't remember what I gave it. I think you gave it something higher than I did for once. Like, significantly higher. I think it's page 19. No, that's when we came up with the title. 17. You put a 6 and I put a 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'd have to bump this up to a 7.
Well, you have to, because look at what we mixed it with. We gave it an 8 and a 7 respectively.
That's why!
Exactly. Exactly, the combination. So then that tells me that I mixed it half and half correct. Because I was only guessing. With what was in there, I had to guess how much that could be in its initial form. You know?
You agree?
Well, I mean, pink is just good. It's Cypress guitar. It's fine. My chair! Ah! It's a little plastic. Oh,
Cypress.
I think it's plastic.
Cypress guitar?
Yeah, this is hers. This thing is trash, dude. But for a first instrument, this thing is great, dude. I don't like that either. But yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It holds tune. That's the part I'm amazed with. You gotta... The tuners are different. They're like smudgy and soft. They're hard to guess. Give me my... The Fender's throwing me off too. That thing holds tune beautifully when you don't use the trem. Use the trem, it goes flat and stays there for a little bit.
What?
It could just be the strings are of really light tension, because I don't know about Fenders, but the springs in the back, the tension is delicate, I believe. Jesus. So like they're taking a while to get back. I think I gotta like stretch them a little bit, give them a little workout. Because when I was playing it, I used the trem. You heard it; it stayed flat immediately.
Yeah.
It came back, but it's a balance between the string tension and the spring tension in the back. It depends on how many springs you have back there, I believe. A lot of them are 3, some are 5. Yeah, I don't know anything about Fender, so I gotta learn how to take care of it too. It's like a dog.
Your guitar's your dog.
Kinda.
Each one of them you treat a different way.
A little bit.
How you feel about Gutterdale over there?
Gutterdale's.
Huh?
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's only, what? Only got 2 legs to work with because half of his body isn't fucking functioning correctly. He's got 2 broken legs. He's half a fucking monster over there. Dude, what do you picture as a dog when you see Gutterdale?
Let's fucking pick it up. It's got sockets for pickups, no holes for wiring to the pickups, but it's got room for pickups. Does it have pickups? No. It's holes. There's 2 holes. So I'm going to kind of... Like, you get what you get on the microphone. But here's Gutter Nail. Good old Gutter Nail!
It's a monstrosity.
Anybody who listens to this nonsense knows I play Master of Puppets, right? We all know Master of Puppets, how it goes?
Yeah, really. So you picture Gutterdale as a dog, what do you see?
Fucking ew!
What kind of dog is Gutterdale?
Gutternail is the 3-legged dog that kind of wanders into your street every now and then. The only reason you know it doesn't belong on your street is because going to the store one afternoon, you saw it like 5 streets down and 2 neighborhoods over, you know? Just wandering. Nobody knows where Gutternail lives. Gutternail probably doesn't have a home if it's a dog. Just hobbling around on its 3 legs. Yeah, just roaming the streets every day.
Picture is this fucking like miniature bulldog with fucking that's in the wheelchair. Have you ever seen him?
I might have.
Yeah. It's a dog that can't give up. It's trying to be a thing, but it can't be a thing.
Yeah.
So it's trying its best.
Dude, Gutternail, when we get face cam, Gutternail needs to be on sometime so people can see this atrocity.
Oh, Jesus.
Something I want to point out. Look at the strings, the fretboard. Do you know what kind of action is on Gutternail?
No.
This is my index finger. Just goes right under. No problem. No problem at all. It's farther than the bass. The bass made by Yamaha. So I guess that means high quality instruments, the action's always super low. The farther away, the worse the creator. Me! On the back, it's got pieces of an old MacBook. That's the pot covers right there. It's got the Apple logo on it. It's cracked too.
Remember when you asked me for plastic?
Yeah, I asked him for a chunk of scrap plastic so I could make this shit cover, and he hands me a fucking destroyed MacBook he found in the streets of Seattle.
Yeah.
Spoilers, no, it didn't work.
Got a hard drive of it.
That hard drive's got to be trash, man. We haven't even tried it. Chris doesn't even want to try to use it.
What did you say when you get that?
The genius that is Chris looks at it, looks up at me. There's about 10 seconds of silence where I walked up to his house and I took the hard drive and knocked on the door with it. This is how I feel about this hard drive. It is trash, man. So I'm already holding it out, and he opens the door, and there's 10 seconds where he sees me, he looks down at the hard drive, he looks up at me, he goes, Levi, find something. Anytime I bring him some technology that doesn't work, might not work, something along those lines, he knows it's you now. I'm bringing it to him because you. A MacBook hard drive that was like, it looks like it has gravel in it. I think shit rattles in it. Yeah. The best he could probably do is he could give it to his son as a rattle. Your old PS3, from when they released them, that thing is done.
Yeah.
Your computer to fix so we can start doing this shit out here. Yeah, he knows.
So,
your old hard drive from years ago that I gave him that he still uses. Yeah, he got it working somehow.
he got it working?
He got it working.
Jesus.
Yeah, your terabyte hard drive that required a power brick to run it. No USB. Its own power brick in the wall from like 2010.
He got it working?
Yeah.
No
He
way.
doesn't trust it though. He puts shit on it that like he doesn't care if he loses it, he can get it back. It's just easier to dig into that hard drive. But Like, if it's suddenly empty tomorrow, he's not surprised. I can't even tune 2 strings on gutter nail. The problem is, the whole reason it's gutter nail is the adjustable bridge that would be on every other guitar so it can be tuned is a gutter nail. And I took a triangular file to it and made grooves for the strings so they don't slide around. There's no adjusting on this bitch. This is it. It's got a truss rod, though, I think. No. Wait. Maybe you gotta take the strings off and just take it off the body. I think the truss rod's at the base of the neck. So they don't want you to fuck with that.
I used to own an acoustic. I don't remember what happened to it.
Knowing you, you made good use of it when you discovered that you like fire.
Maybe.
That's totally you.
I don't remember what happened to it.
Did I go too high? I did. Okay. Every time I go down to the A string, my index finger slides under E. I can't help it. I could stick a full-size Bic lighter between the strings and the fretboard, and it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't do anything. Dude, I thought it'd been like 45 minutes. It's been 16.
Well, I'm glad you pulled me out of that.
Oh, I can pull you out more.
No, that didn't matter. I needed, like, interaction. I was stuck. Have we started?
Pre-show, man.
Oh. I think pre-show's got it. Isn't it just the checks?
Kinda, yeah, but then we have fun with it, so... How you play it on guitar. Is that you do it on bass? Wait, that's not 12. 5, 7, 10. They marked the 10th fret on this bitch. Thanks, guys. That's the bass part. The guitar part's up here more. Guitar's getting away from me.
You slip it?
Yeah, it was down here by the time I finished that. I don't know if you saw that, but I fucked up the last bit every time because it kept getting away. And I'm bad. Of course, the fun part is always way the fuck up here where you can't reach it. I think I'm flat, actually. This is 12. Do I do... Is it 14? Yeah. There's my thumb. And I have to play it. It's vertical right now. Sitting on my leg. Yeah.
He doesn't play like that.
Who, me?
No. Well,
the guy in Tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has an electric guitar. This shit isn't in the way. That's why electrics are so different. You got this shit. They do make guitars where it's got the chunk hollowed out there, but every electric guitar doesn't have this, so he can reach. Because It stops on 12. This is the 12th fret, and there's shit in the way on 12.
Why don't they make a guitar where, depending on what side you have it, like, if you want to, like, this all gone, and then it just wraps into a body like this.
For an acoustic, it probably changes the sound drastically.
Acoustic or guitar.
Or regular one, they just curve it out, and then they make like the Dean ML79 will have like a point, or the Explorer has a point. The SG, it's got horns.
Yeah, but what about just nothing? Who are someone with just nothing?
Probably look bad.
This is just design at that point.
Yeah, on an electric, probably. I don't know.
Good question.
I don't know. Buy a guitar and cut it off. Buy a 335 you love so much and just cut that fucker right off. Right there.
Because no one does that shit, right?
Correct.